Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This one's going to be a really different video. It's going to be more talking, so if you get bored really quickly then tap off now. But this video, right, is going to be about my modelling career. A lot of people have asked me the question of how it all started and like just how it came about to me personally, and do I like it, etc, etc. Basically the common questions of how I got into the modelling career. So first of all, I first started modelling in the starting of 2018. I think it was around January time. Richard Farndale, how I came across getting in contact with him, it was more of, he has this photography, I guess, Instagram page. I'll put it in my description box below. And yeah, so he was there for when I had my prom after high school ended, before sixth form started. It was good and all, but yeah, he took a picture of me and I hadn't known about it, but then I came across his Instagram page and it turned out that he posted one of my pictures. He really liked it. I don't mind him posting it at all. It was fine. But I just wasn't ready for that one particular picture. Most of you would know which picture that was. But yeah, I commented on that picture saying like, oh my gosh, I wasn't ready for this picture. But it means a lot, you posting me on your Instagram. Because I was known to be that quiet, shy girl, introverted, and like didn't talk much. So me being on someone else's Instagram page, like an actual business, because photography is his business page, and I was like, wow, that's me on his page. But yeah, I remember being really like shocked, surprised, and like a little bit worried, because I just wasn't ready for that picture and so many people from school had already seen it. And then I was like, you know what, it's fine. And he replied back to me on the comments that I was like giving him, and he was like, if you didn't like this picture, why don't we do a photo shoot? I was like, what? Me? Seriously? Out of everyone, just me? I remember being really shocked about it, but I was so happy. I was so overwhelmed at the same time. I was nervous and everything. But yeah, then I DM'd him, because he told me to DM him on the comments, and like we talked about it. Then we got a date ready and like it was all planned. And yeah, I was just really excited but nervous at the same time, because it was my first time modelling. I never done it before. I didn't know what to do, what to expect, etc. I was literally looking up poses, like of what to do, how to stand, how to do anything. Like my family weren't available and I asked my friends if they could come, but my friends at the time, they couldn't come to my photo shoot. So I was like, so I'll have to do it on my own. And I just remember being really, really nervous, and then going on my own as well. But I was really excited at the same time. When I got there, I had to go with no makeup. I didn't exactly mind going without makeup, because I'm fine going without makeup. But like for the first time, it was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So yeah, I had got there and there was a makeup artist called Zachra, and she's really lovely to talk to, and same with Richard. Talking to him was really nice as well. And the first photo shoot I had done was an Asian bridal photo shoot, and I really loved it. It was nice and like everything was going to plan. First it was this really nice red lehenga, and my makeup was done for me, my hair was done for me, and then the outfit was all ready, and it was like, oh my gosh, yes, I love it. And then I remember looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, wow, that's me. I was like shocked, really shocked. And then I got really happy over it. But because I was like nervous and shy type of person, I kind of felt really faint on the day, I'll admit. And it's a day I would never forget. And I don't think Zachra or Richard would ever forget that day either. But it was really fun. And then like Zachra got really worried for me in case like I fainted or like something bad was to happen to me. And I really appreciate that from her. Yeah, after that had happened, well, I got into my second outfit and it went really well. I enjoyed it, and I'll pop some pictures on the screen for you right now. And then ever since that day, Richard had been calling me back again and again for modelling inquiries, and I really enjoyed it. Then I gained more experience. I put more pictures on the side because I did a lot of photo shoots after that, which I'm looking at right now. It was in February time, and it's just different dates as well, and I really enjoyed it, so I kept doing it again and again. And as the time passed on, I think there was these other makeup artists that came in contact with me. One of them, it was like around exam time. I was in sixth form, second year of sixth form, so I had to be revising and stuff, but I'm not going to name anyone, but she was just being really rude, so I decided not to go with her. But don't get me wrong, she does nice makeup. Then I think I got called by Amna's Training Academy. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, and yeah, she called for me and said that I think that was the first ever time I got paid for it too, and it was like for 2 makeup looks and 2 outfits, and I really enjoyed myself then. And I was still a bit nervous because I had just like gotten used to being around Richard and only Richard sort of thing, but going to this makeup artist, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, I enjoyed myself and it was a fun experience too. After that had done, I think I was concentrating for a bit, like on myself, on my studies, etc. So I didn't go for a makeup shoot for a very long time. I'm trying to think what order it was first. I think it was this Afghani makeup look. I don't exactly remember the dates, but if I find out then I'll put it on screen. I'll show you the pictures on screen while I'm talking to you. And I enjoyed that Afghani look. It was a different makeup artist this time. Her name's Jannat, and I'll put down her Instagram below in the description box. But I love the makeup look. It turned out so well. She had sorted out the arrangements for the Afghani outfit and jewellery, and it turned out really nice, and I enjoyed it so much. I was really shocked that like looked like me, like wow. It was 2 outfits as well, so I really enjoyed both of them. I'll show you some pictures on screen. And then I think it calmed down a bit again, just to focus on myself, etc. And I think that's when sixth form had finished, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, the Afghani look was when I finished sixth form. I think that was going into my first year of uni now. And then I think it's called a Chandrat, and it's for a charity event where I had to be a model, and I called one of my friends, Gina, and I made a few other friends while I was at that catwalk because there were other models there, and it was really nice meeting everyone. I never had a chance to model with another person before, but surprisingly it turned out well because it's a catwalk as well. Like, I've never done a catwalk either, so I was a little bit nervous, but then we had like rehearsals, we had to go over it again and again, and it had to be in a pair. But there was like an issue where one of the girls had to go, so my pair turned into 3 of us, so we had to just quickly come up like the day before and think of our own routine all over again. And then the day came, and surprisingly it went well. I'll post more pictures on screen about that one. And then I think Richard called out to me again after a few weeks or days, I'm not sure. Then it was an outdoor photo shoot he called me for. This was more for the photographers rather than me, and yeah, it turned out really well. At first I was really nervous because I didn't know anyone apart from Richard. Then we got there, it was like 12 photographers, and I was really shocked, like, how am I supposed to do this? but I was kind of okay with it because there was supposed to be 2 models, but it turns out the last model backed out last minute, so it was just me. I met everyone, greeted them. I was really nervous, but after I got in the mood of like doing the modelling, posing, etc., it would turn out really nice. Yeah, so it was in Leicester Park and I loved it. It was a nice sunny day. I wore an Asian outfit and everyone loved it because with Asian outfits you have scarves and then, you know, props. And one of the ladies there, Josephine, she had these sunglasses that she's had ever since she was young, but she's never used them. But I put it on that day and she fell in love with it. Honestly, she did. She loved it so much. And yeah, I just remember being really happy that day too. Then after that, I think after the Leicester Park one, there's like more pictures I'll put on screen for you. Then there was this other one that called out to me, and these are photographers this time, which is a coincidence, I know, but her name's Karen and she called out to me from Silkwood Studio. She called out to me, I don't exactly remember the date, but I'll show you the pictures that she took on that day. And it was the first time I went down to her. I went with my brother just in case because like I didn't know where I was going either, and I had to catch a bus there. So it was my first time going down there. I really enjoyed it though. She was really nice to talk to, and the pictures turned out really well too. After Karen had called me down, that was just like a practice for her to like see getting me into the mood sort of thing, like get used to it sort of thing. And after that, I think I had another photo shoot with Richard, which I'll post more pictures on screen. And I really like that one because that was another outdoor photo shoot. We had to go to this bridge. That's the one I did my first ever vlog on. So I had to do that. Then we had already set a date with Karen, like me going back to Silkwood Studio, because she has like a group of photographers that she does her pictures with. And this time I went alone. Like my parents dropped me off and then I went there and it turned out really nice. I had to go in Asian attire again and she really loved it. And there was about 5 or 6 photographers there as I recall, and they were all really lovely to talk to and I really enjoy it. Like the catwalk was really nice. I never thought I'd like do a catwalk ever, but it turned out really nice and like everyone was so supporting and like it's nice having supportive people around you, just like telling you you're doing good and like all the compliments you get from it. I mean, considering I was some shy girl with like no confidence whatsoever, and now look at me now doing YouTube videos and everything. It's just a really nice feeling and I'm glad that I've gotten this far in life and hopefully many more to come. I'll tell you about this, right? I have had other offers from like London and Birmingham, but they're too far away so I can't really go there. But it would have been so good if I was able to go like further places, because there was this other photo shoot where I could stay there for like 3 days. I think that was the Birmingham one, and yeah, it was going to be sports equipment and like gear and like clothing, and then I just have to model for those. It's going to be like, I'm pretty sure it was 3 days, 9 to 5, and yeah, it would have been fun to go to that, but like yeah, it wasn't allowed basically. But then there was another one. A photographer had called out to me from London and he really liked the facial features I had, and so he wanted me to be a model for him, but like it's in London so I couldn't. But he says that it's fine, maybe next time whenever you're free. Then like everyone was just being so lovely about it and supporting, so I was really happy with that. And hopefully one day I will get to do more than just what I can right now, but I love the way it's going. It's more of a side hobby. Yeah, so that was the ending of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below and give me some other ideas of what kind of videos I can do next, and subscribe, like the video, and yeah, just let me know what you think of this video altogether. Thank you. Bye.